Salve discipuli, and welcome to part 2 of our Fēlīx et Fur translation videos. So hopefully at this point you have completed your own translation of this passage and are ready to go over it all together. So Fēlīx et Fur, this is Felix and the thief. So exciting story today. So let me zoom in just a little bit. There we go. Oh, there goes my face. I can put me over there. All right. So again, we've got sort of the setting of the scene in the italicized text. So post canum, after dinner, Quintus asked, "Father, why is Felix now a freedman? Once he was your slave." Then his father, Narawit, told him the whole story, or the whole thing. Once Felix was writing in the office. Felix was alone. Claymanes and Grumio, Quairebant, right, were looking for or seeking food in the forum. Metella was out because she was visiting her sister. The her is sort of implied. They do have pronouns, possessive pronouns for his and her, but we're not going to learn them for a while. So you're just going to sort of add them in to make it sound a little bit nicer. And then Fēlīx says, "Your father was out because administrabat, he was looking after his banking stall in the forum. So argentariam. Caecilius is an argentarius. He's a banker. So the argentariam is his banker's stall, right, in the forum. Caecilius says, no one was in the house except Felix and the baby. The small or the little baby was sleeping in the bedroom. Suddenly, a thief entered through the door." So we've got a perfect tense here. We've been saying lots of imperfect tenses. There's our perfect tense, intrawit, entered. The thief, right, quietly looked around the atrium. He quietly entered the bedroom where the baby was. Felix heard nothing because he was working intently. The thief, portabat, began to carry, or was carrying, the small baby out of the house quietly. So he quietly began to carry the small baby out of the house. There's a couple ways you can order the words in that sentence. It'll still make sense. Suddenly, the baby wailed or cried. Felix, postquam, when or after he heard the noise, he hurried at once out of the office. "Scoundrel!" shouted Felix, angry. Furious might work better here. And he hit or beat the thief fiercely. Felix nearly killed the thief, right? Paine is almost or nearly. He nearly killed the thief. In this way, Felix saved the small baby. Then Felix says, the master, after he heard this thing, or this story, res means thing, but when you're referring to this sort of stuff, you can kind of mean like the events or the story in that sort of a sense. When he heard this thing or this story, he was happy and he set me free, or he freed me. Therefore, I am a freedman. And then Quintus asks, "But who was the baby?" And Caecilius responds, "He was Quintus." So Fēlīx saved baby Quintus many years prior to the events of this. And so therefore Caecilius set him free. So Kind of a nice little story there. Little exciting events happened, attempted kidnapping that Fēlīx prevented. So again, some of these words, right, there's multiple ways of translating them. Pay close attention to those verbs, making sure you're translating the past tense correctly, whether it's imperfect or perfect. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Otherwise, email me your picture of your completed translation for your participation credit for this week. And have a lovely week. I will see you next time. Walete.